Good morning, my fellow YouTubers. Pretty tipsy this morning before bed, so you don't get to see me hammer down 4 beers and basically tell the tale within So anyways, here's the story. I got an update for you and some prepping tips for you this morning, okay? So, Brother Higgins messaged me this morning. He keeps going on and on and on about his coupon codes for his peanut butter. Apparently, he found a way to con the peanut butter company to give him coupons because of the recall, right? He just decided he was going to cash in on it, and, well, I will be looking into that soon enough anyways, just to see. I got plenty of peanut butter. That's one of the staples you want to have on that's shelf-stable. And try to control your eating on your bread. Too much bread can cause you trouble. I have problems with gluten. So this is my morning when you see me looking like utter crap this morning. As a woman, I got up this morning and I, Chloe's like, oh, I'll get you your coffee. This coffee is, it's lightly growing on me, let's just say. It's a Italian blend from Italy. I want to tell you guys a couple stories about prepping tools, etc. Now, Higgins emailed me this morning. He talked about the list, and the list being, hold on, let's just do this, and the list being what he thinks needs to be added to the list. So I will get to it eventually this morning sometime, but I'm not, going to deal with everything this morning, okay? This is me doing a video early in the morning. I look like crap, Some say, oh, well, you look beautiful no matter what. That's what Dinky says. So this morning I want to tell you what happened with the package, okay? It got delivered. Called FedEx back, and literally Chloe grabbed the phone this morning. Man, this was after I got done with my video. I was pissed. Chloe got done with the video. And Chloe got up, right? That's how I'm trying to say this. And and I'm on the phone, right? Battery literally lasts a long time. 6 hours on hold. FedEx person just, this was, Chloe turned it off around 2 o'clock. Literally just tapped off the phone. The battery's still holding. And look at that battery. Didn't even take a dent out of it. Glued to 5 hours, 6 hours with Higgins. This was like, nothing. The battery didn't even go past below the 15% mark. It was on, hold. So what happened was I went and called FedEx. I said, look, where's my package? You guys keep screwing up. I'm getting pissed, right? Return to shipper, blah, 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 right? Well, anyways, I demanded to know who frickin' shipped it. Literally demanded. I didn't say I don't want to know if there's a reserve bar on the sticker. I want to know exactly what subcontractor they use, because they claim it was shipped by something liquor, right? So I said I will get that information, and when I do, I'm going to be calling the main company and being like, why did you recall my grog? Because I'm so angry, right, about this whole package problem, I told Chloe this morning to clean up the floor. She's starting to use it as a garbage can. Taco seasoning, Mexican seasoning, salt seasoning. I sent a picture off to her ex-roommate, I said, look at what's my living room, my bedroom's becoming, Just to be funny, She's like, yeah, that's what Chloe likes. She likes to leave garbage everywhere. Now my bedroom and where I sleep here is becoming a garbage pile. So, anyways, once I have my morning coffee, Chloe will come out here and she'll be nagging and crapping me over the freaking garbage pile. Garbage cans need to be taken out. She just needs to just load it up in there, throw in the stuff in there, and be done with it. So, it's not my job to clean up her mess. But anyways, we're not going to talk about Chloe, okay? We're here to talk about other things. Oh, and another thing is my scanner started beeping, apparently. I woke up and it was beeping. So, while we're at it, I need to talk to you all. Higgins is like, oh, well, for $25, you can get a great little radio. The haters are going to hate. Let me just put it this way, okay? I'm going to take a ham course, okay? It's 35 questions, etc. I got to email the other guys back about the ham course, you know, but I also need to get to the library one of these days. I want to study for my ham course. Fortunately, there's a guy that worships the Baofeng 5R, okay? He literally worships it. I must have watched like 20 videos with him on FCC and everything else, right? Higgins, of course, says, oh, well, I could program it with chirp. Yeah, what programs are you going to use it for? Remember, you got to disable the transmission button, you know. It'd be like me getting a hold of a police radio and transmitting on a police radio, you know. So, you know. So Higgins, of course, is like all happy-go-lucky like a little kid in a candy store because of his, see, I got to send Chloe out to send Chloe out to Ace one of these days to price some stuff out, including more batteries. I mean, literally. Chargeable batteries, no problem. Unfortunately, the rechargeable batteries, Higgins is like, oh, well, all you need is 8-pack. Let me put it this way. The more batteries you get, the better chances are for survival, okay? And the Dow Jones apparently went down. Dow Jones went down. Apparently, it's showing a little Dow icon. Dow Jones went down. Dropped quickly to 1.91. And then Donald Trump's complaining about. So, apparently, a Colorado GOP lawmaker switched parties. That's interesting. See, I really don't care, okay? So, right now, my voice doesn't matter. Higgins was basically telling me about this video about this guy. He's a prepper. I think Higgins prefers other preppers over me, but let him, you know, it's his opinion. So, Higgins emailed me this morning saying, you gotta check out this prepper. No, you know why? Because I don't care. Alright, plain and simple, I don't care. There. So, the batteries are running low again. I'm going to need to get another box, so that's what I'm conserving for. I also got to get Chloe to get off her ass one of these days, kind of check the money order, because I don't have checks, and I don't want to go to the bank, so Chloe does these little things for me. But anyways, let's just get down to brass tacks, okay? Besides me waking up this morning, like, feeling like, So anyways, I got up this morning, looked at Chloe, and I said, why is my phone off? Chloe says, oh, I turned it off right before you woke up. So I remember getting up and going to the bathroom, and I was still on hold, okay? So FedEx is not a company you want to go through, trust me. They literally treat you like garbage, and they put you on hold. And then they want to discriminate against you, thinking that Filipino trannies are the best in the world. That's my email address. So I will be answering it through a different channel. I messaged my advocate this morning. She thinks maybe next week for contacting me on other things. I finally said, look, apparently, okay, so it's nothing. So I said, finally, look, So anyways, like, they're so damn swamped they can't answer, right? So, she thinks the paperwork will be filled out, right? I don't think it will, so I gotta email, my advocate this morning, then I gotta talk to the advocate. I have a therapist appointment on the 24th. It's gonna be canceled due to the freaking fact that, so one of the advocates emails me, right? And says, oh, emails me and says, the advocate is busy due to the fact that someone committed suicide by a drug overdose. Hello, I've been there recently. My sister died of a drug overdose and suicide. Suicide by pills, fentanyl, and booze. I mean, am I the only one around that basically is standing around going, I mean, literally, the lady wants me to work in the shadows, when the time comes to guide someone who's already, my morning coffee in my 5 Farms cup. They make some really good cream, liqueur. you know. Anyway, so we continue with the discussion for a minute. So anyways, I'm going to wash up this morning. I had a bath last night. You should have seen it. It felt really good. I know Tony said, am I in your inner circle? Yes, you are, Tony. But I'm not going to basically spend 8 freaking hours a day catering to people. You fall asleep, Tony, which is cool. And Fanny falls asleep, which is cool. And I'm still running the show. So today, I'm running an offline video because I don't care. What I care for is an offline video because of issues. Like for one, I'm on my morning coffee, I'm waking up, and then I'm going to literally move around. Also, the food bank is giving expired milk, which has got to be used up. Damn dillwads. Can you believe that? Always giving expired crap. As you can see, the little guys are moving around this morning. He's saying hello. My name's Ebony. See? Ebony is finishing up his current food. Yeah, Higgins is, that's my email address letting me know. I told Higgins eventually I might invest $39, or is it $79, for, mailbird? Yeah, mailbird, or a one-time fee for Postbox. I like the name. Besides that, I like to support small companies. And, you know, Mailbird's not bad. The only problem with Mailbird being a frugal person, by the way, I'm not endorsed by Mailbird. Check out Mailbird if you haven't. It's got some good features. Blue Mail. Blue Mail. Mailbird's a full operating email thing. I can actually, if you guys want me to review it for you for the Preppers, I have 2 things I'm telling you. I'm setting up the Preppers website next month, so it will be finished. It will actually have a domain name and everything for our prepping. 2 is, Higgins has been waiting. I forgot to mention this morning, for the preppers out there, they're always interested in Midland. They're like, oh, how good's Midland? Crappy. Their customer service is the most stupidest thing in the world. I cannot recommend Midland radios. Not at all. You know, if you like Not My Rubicon, the guy's got the greatest sense of humor in the world. I'd highly recommend you check out some of his radio reviews. And if he ever wants to land-base me, he can. But me, I think personally, to me, I consider him an ally. His humor is funny, all right? But we're not here to talk about updates much, packages, and stuff. Let me just tell you how crappy they are for radios, okay? Their customer service sucks. Emailed them, told them, look, I live in the San Juan Islands. My zip code is, and I won't lie to you, zip code's simple, it's 98250. I said, Washington State. They said, oh, you need to go through the Mexican department. Who's running Midland? San Juan Islands. What do I need to do? Cut the Visit San Juan logo and... I mean, literally, is that what I gotta do? So this morning, my morning coffee, you know, I wrapped up in, I gotta answer Higgins. Higgins is like, Higgins is so interested in this one prepper, right? There's all these preppers out there, right? There's all these preppers, and yet, they all have their own thing. Most of them want to make money on YouTube because they're lazy. They left the workforce, and now they're lazy. They want to sit there and make money on, they found a niche, and their niche is, they're lazy. Okay, they're like, oh, yes, well, and then Higgins was watching a video about, something recent. I actually watched it. I said, why should I watch it? I finished it up, during my coffee. It wasn't that big. Fortunately, I didn't like it, okay? I was like, you know what? I'm not going to basically talk about this in my video because the one that brings me to the information to my email address or to my live channel is Fanny. Fanny is the only one right now bringing me the information, okay? Fanny earned her wrench last night. She basically said, hey, did you hear about the hamburger thing? She didn't say, oh, it'd be $50 a pound. I was browsing Google, and I came across, well, a hamburger would be $50 a pound. It wasn't a video or anything. $50 a pound for hamburger. Think about it. Hamburger's going to be $50 a pound plus. I mean, literally. That means old moderator old Hig Boys is going to be, Hig Bobs is going to be paying, let's see, he's going to probably see, currently, let's just say it's $4, right? $4. Let's just crank it up. It might be $30 to $35 for a pound of better cheddar soon. So think about it. Old Higgins' better cheddars might be $30 or $35. Oh, I know I got some Chloe out before it ends. Story for you, by the way. I know it's Zoe that loves my stories. Last night, as you all know, my nose ain't working that well. I literally got done with my video, took a bath, right? I was looking forward to homemade Salisbury's, right? So what happens? See, I think it's the allergies. Open the windows. I think it's pollen that's bothering me in the mornings. But anyways, we're not going to get into that, okay? So I went and checked out this, okay? The stores on this island for ground meat is literally what? Have you ever heard of the old nitrous oxide compound? So they use some chemicals in the hamburgers to make it look fresh, right, and nice and red. So when you buy it, they stick on a label that says, "Oh, it'll be best by." They take it and then they program their little thingy, and what they do is they pull it out, they recolor it so it looks fresh, and then they reseal it so it never looks brown. So every night and morning, they take before the store opens, they go in and they take off the old stuff, open up the plastic. That's why it's so expensive. Put their chemicals in your hamburgers, and then they reseal it and put it back on the shelf, right? Well, between the air oxidizing, or if they're working in a refrigeration area where it's refrigerated so the meat's not, expiring as they open the plastic up, it's already expiring, right, because of the thing. So what happens is they just pull it out and they rewrap it, right? This is what they're doing to make sure that you buy their hamburger. They don't care. You want a hamburger meal? They're going to do it. Why do you think Chloe said the best packaged hamburgers is stuff you get that's the Chubs or the frozen whatever, right? Chloe gets these packages like this, these little pound square jobbies, right? Square jobbies, right? And you could say, oh, well, what about them? They're like $20 for Wagyu. They don't ever sell the Chubs, right? So I was looking at, I should check Walmart because Chloe was like, oh yeah, I need to go to Walmart and I need to get some Chubs, a hamburger. Well, food stamps were extended for September. So September food stamps are extended, okay? So basically what's going on is, alright, so let's just look in. So right now they're telling me it's all one-day shipping. Here we go. Alright, so let me just see. That's okay. So I'm checking, oh, yeah, that's fine. See, I'm checking my account now. Whatever, just give me my frickin' account. I hate this. They load you up, then they get you in, and then, hold on a sec. See? My nose is like this every frickin' morning now. Runs like the damn sieve. Then when it's done, it flows like a sieve, one of the two. Then Chloe, I gotta send Chloe out for something I gotta buy today. Might as well get paper towels while we're at it, right? Toilet paper's out. She's gonna be basically complaining when she's gonna wipe. Okay, so. Yeah, alright, so I don't care about this. Can I just. Alright, so I want hamburger. See? hamburger. So Chloe's always like, oh, how do you know what's available? Trust me. So one of the apps I'm using is the Walmart app, right? Let me show you the Walmart app, okay? Yeah, so the Walmart app, basically, hold on, the Walmart app, okay. Basically, the Walmart app is, it's 3 pounds, 1 pound, sit right here. Okay, so, watch this. Oh, Chloe, would you come here a second? Watch this, everyone. I'm just going to show you a tool real quick. See, I look at these tools, right? This is a tool. This device is a tool. I bet you she won't come fast enough. You see? Lazy, slow, and non-efficient. My video, my rules.
What?
You want to get mad at me, you little wanker?
I'm not getting mad at you.
Better think about going there soon, you son of a bitch. There you go, 10-pound chubs.
Ooh, yes. 10-pound chub.
They sold out a 5-pound and 3-pound. One of the two, see, I get to call her names because she's got nicknames. One of her favorite names she doesn't like is, and she actually loves the endured, is son of a bitch. Yeah. Or I call her cockblocker, cock wanker, or jack off. You know, we have nicknames. Me, I'm mostly asshole to her because, well, technically, I don't like to give in my money, my birthday money. Still got one bill to pay this month, so. But that's one of the tools you use for Walmart is you go in here. Oh, good. I looked at this and I thought I was reading meatless hamburger. Now let me just tell you again, okay, everyone. Think of it this way, okay? Think of it this way. If everything goes down the toilet like they're talking about by 2023, you must prepare now. Chloe's sitting there going, oh yes, I'm going to do that. You get Ziploc bags at Walmart. You buy plenty of Ziploc bags. Prepping tool, tip number 2 today. Besides using that, find what you want at Walmart. You buy Ziploc bags. You take your Ziploc bags, the small ones, the quart size, the gallon sizes for other things for freezing. You double layer them. And you freeze your hamburger in 1-pound chubs. You even spend a few dollars to get a scale. So you basically scale it. Now you can sit there and say, oh, well, I'm going to get a couple 10-pound chubs. Chloe could go and buy 8 chubs, and that's 80 pounds of hamburger. That would get her through for 2 months minimum. Now here's the kicker. Chloe doesn't realize that taking advantage of as much hamburger as possible now might save her in the long run because eventually people are going to go and live and eat in a meatless society because pricing on meat's going to be taxed. Not to mention, Chloe's going to go down to the store and be like, well, I'm hungry. I want hamburgers, right? Bacon burgers, right? You going back in your room again? She's a hermit. She just goes back to her room. Don't mind her. What does Chloe do? She goes to the store to get bacon and hamburger. Turns out she's paying, let's just say $85 to make a hamburger. Even $100 to make a hamburger. Because farmers are praying for rain and hoping they can keep their cattle going. The meat market's saturated right now. We got overflow meat. But once the overflow meat's gone, we're going to be bracing for $50 a pound or even $100 a pound for hamburger. And unless Walmart makes a deal and you eat, and the Gales of the world, I'm not going to eat Argentina hamburger. You might be stuck living off of Brazilian hamburger for all you know, Gail. Gail's one of my moderators. So, think about it. You're going to either basically eat Brazilian or Argentinian hamburger, or you're going to eat nothing. Zippity, zappity, zilchity, okay? You might end up
cooking one of these.
Yeah, well, make sure to clean the stove top. Looks like crap.
I won't.
Basically, you're gonna be with Argentina hamburger. You see where I'm going with this, people? I mean, literally. You need to prep. You need to prep soon because it's gonna be too late. People are gonna sit there and think that life is great. And when she makes that, she usually puts sardines in it too. I can't believe, sardines.
I don't have these sardines and anchovies.
Well, thank God. Those are going up in price too because everyone wants some forms of protein. They'll eat sardines and anchovies and pickled herrings and what's that stuff called? Kippered snacks, and yada yada yada. Yeah, Chloe's finally cleaning up that pile. Let's thank God on that.
Cleaning up the pile, and I'm also putting a pepper in here and there.
Well, thank God you're using peppers up. I cut up the celery, put it into bags last night. So Evo, if you're really that worried, let me ask a question real quick. Hold on a second. Alexa, can you give bell peppers to rabbits?
Bell pepper are considered poisonous to rabbits. However, bell pepper may still contain ingredients that are individually toxic to rabbits, and you should always check with your veterinarian before feeding your pet any new
He
foods.
doesn't eat peppers.
Green peppers and red peppers are good for bunnies, by the way. But I always check before I give them stuff. See? So apparently the national whatever role people, Fauci's finally retiring. So, so if any of you out here want to talk about this, you need to realize that, there's people out there in the world who's, my advocate keeps emailing me. Can you believe that? Let's see, there's, Higgins. Yeah. So Higgins is still addicted to radios. And then I got my advocate, by the way, I gotta message her, that's why I'm doing this. The advocate is probably curious what's going on. Let's see, advocate is, So apparently my advocates, by the way, don't know what they're doing right now. That's the problem, people. They're literally not knowing what's going on. So anyways, just think of it this way as you're prepping today. What type of radios do you need? I don't know. What type of things? You can find a lot of radio reviews, okay? Some say, there's guys out there that do the reviews like the MERS are bad or the FRS is bad or the GMRS bad or the hams are better. The thing is, it depends on, what you need your radio for. So far, there's only 3 options we can do. We can test CB out and see if it goes out further. We can test GMRS, which means Chloe's got to get her license, $35. Or we can do other things, we'll figure it out.
Alright, I'm gonna have to do this.
Yeah, so anywho, with that said, everyone, I want you to check the list out down below. Remember, for you noobs out there, think of it this way. If you don't prep now, you're going to be miserable when you're looking at pricing of hamburger being up $50 to $100, and everyone's going to be eating gruel or slop because they can't afford it. Think about it. And watch the food prices go up. Oh, that reminds me. Can I actually activate this without... Yeah, okay. I'm always having some internet trouble, okay? So basically, we're going to go over Amazon real quick. Amazon. And that's where I price out most of my stuff. Walmart I checked Walmart this morning. So basically, I go to a website and it shows me everything I've ordered, and it shows what's available, what's sold out, and everything is selling out. Now, Yeah, Chloe's like, oh, well, you know, that's cool. When Chloe realized the other day, I was telling Chloe the other day, okay, Chloe can be a royal pain in my butt. Thank God she's cleaning that pile up. But let me just tell you, Chloe literally turned around the other day, and she was sitting there looking at me, and she's like, I'm going to get some gummy bears. Well, she looked online, the price, and she literally just looked at me with her mouth hanging on it. I said, oh yeah, it's been going up gradually, $5 every 2 days. So currently, the gummy bears went up another $2. So it is way up there. Gummy bears went up again. Huge amount. And apparently, Chloe was talking about needing gummy worms. Apparently, gummy worms are literally sold out, it seems. Oh no, okay, gummy bears and gummy worms. Alright. And so the candies that Chloe wanted to get some Reese's Pieces and Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, you know, the main ones, and then this ones and that ones. And, you know, your Easter candy this year is going to go up because pricing is going up. Some coffee's gone down, some coffee's gone up. So, when and if you look at it, my other candies went up $13 an extra box. So, soup's going up. Soy sauce went up again. I mean, literally what you're paying for is you're paying more and more money. My teriyaki sauce, you know, so all in all, you got to ask yourself, you know, how much are you willing to pay? Are you willing to... See, we told you guys to prep 2 years ago. You thought prepping was stupid, so you went and invested in what? TVs, video game system with stimulus checks. I mean, we're restocking now because we gotta wait for another, you know, people say, oh, well, you know, the government will take care of us. They're gonna keep us fed until the government can't get money to borrow, and then you go hungry. Or they just throw you under the bus anyways, and then you're on your own. And then you have two choices. You prep or you don't prep. And if you don't prep, you're going to be the few that are going to go together, and you're going to basically go together in a group, and you will murder anyone and everyone, and you will kill those people for their food. You are the ones that are going to be considered the murderers when you go and kill people because you didn't prep. And now you got to use force by a mob to get food because, think about it. That's the truth. You don't prep and then all of a sudden crap hits the fan. Guess what? You're the prepper that's going to be dead, basically. You're the prepper that's going to kill others just to take their food and cause anarchy and chaos because you decided not to prep. I mean, literally, I saw a video last night with Chloe about the various preppers, how each one's going to die. And let me tell you, I mean, literally, they say, you know, this, and this, but you know what? It's the people like us that survive, right? Until the last minute when some hobo kills us because hobo can't get food because he's going to go in droves with other hobos to rot up. The only way you're going to basically go through the hobos is to defend yourself. And we'll be talking about self-defense soon enough. So, but anyways, I got to get going this morning, like I said. So, before I go, everyone, I want to let you know that I'm trying to make these videos short, so you get the ideas. Think about it. Prep now before it's too late. We'll talk about self-defense soon. We'll talk about other things. Higgins emailed me, but he didn't talk about generators yet, or battery banks. We'll see what happens, okay? So, please add and subscribe. Please post comments. Please leave feedback, suggestions, hit the like, subscribe button. Hold some fun for the family, including your dogs, cats, bunnies, service dogs, service bunnies. Hit the bell notification. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up button. Please leave a comment. Just keep the comments nice is all we ask. And we are done with the Zoe package drama saga. Now, one other thing. Prep like your life depends on it. Thank you, and God bless you all.